News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, NDOT speaks at the Board of County Commissioners.
A town vehicle is involved in a collision.
And a summer graduation is held at the high school. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Reinert and Eunette Gentry. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, July 21st, 2016. I'm Zach Reinert.
And I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
The Nevada Department of Transportation spoke during the BOCC meeting regarding the latest numbers and new proposed improvements to meet the needs of Nye County.
This is part of our annual tour process where we go to all the county commissions talking about our program and providing you some updates on things that we have going on. So one of the primary reasons we're here today is part of fulfilling some federal requirements to talk about our statewide transportation improvement program, as well as our statewide long-range plan. But really, it's part of a continuous coordination process. We like to. Just of note, we find it interesting that age of drivers is increasing. There's more older drivers. There's fewer younger drivers. That is particularly of note in Nye County. And we're not sure what the safety implications are of that yet, but it is just something to be aware of that we're sharing with the counties this year. Looking at what can we do differently to make sure everyone's still safe on the road. I know we're looking at sign lettering sizes and striping widths and things like that. So again, just noting our demographics and making sure that everyone who's traveling is as safe as possible. So switching topics a little bit to funding. The FAST Act was passed last December, and we're very grateful for that because it had been quite some time before we had a quote-unquote long-term transportation bill. It is a 5-year bill. That gives us the opportunity to actually plan with some reasonable assurance that federal funds will be available as expected. The other note on funding is fuel revenue indexing. I'm sure that has been a topic of conversation. You'll have a ballot measure on the ballot this fall to talk about indexing the fuel tax. And NDOT is neutral on that. However, we're happy to provide whatever information we have access to, including some DMV calculated revenues. The latest information I have from the DMV is that Nye County would generate about $53 million over the 10-year period. That's a combination of the state and the county portion, and the state intends on working very closely with the county for how to spend that money if it does pass in your county.
Before we get too far along with the roundabouts, are we going to have somebody come out and do some presentation?
Somebody's planning to come out in October.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder on that. Our traffic safety engineering division is working with our public information office to do some sort of public workshop or training, make sure everyone knows how to operate a roundabout safely.
Yield, bear right, turn right when you want to get out.
So you'll give us a firm date when that happens here in the future? Okay.
The Summer Training Education Program graduated 17 kids today at Pahrump Valley High School.
It's our summer training educational program for misguided youth to come and work out in our program this summer. With guest speakers that come in and guide them and encourage them to do better. And it lasted for 7 weeks this year, and we're at the end. Graduation. Tell me about the graduation.
Well, it was great. We had all the family, friends, parents come. A lot of support, good turnout today. Kids were fantastic. They got to demonstrate a lot of what they learned, a lot of the teamwork, and a lot of the cooperation and discipline that they learned over the 7 weeks. And it's quite a maturation process that they go through in a short period of time. It's pretty cool that you kind of get to see the before and after, because you really get to appreciate what they've grown. They probably don't see it as much as we do.
It's a rough 7 weeks. I mean, we started with 20-some, we only ended with 17. So it shows you it's not a walk in the park. And I think the kids learned a lot from it. I'm hoping we put them on the right track with a positive attitude and the fact that, you got to love yourself before anyone else can love you. So that was the big theme, and being positive all the time. So we're hoping it works.
This program consists of a lot of things, including JROTC, getting involved with these kids, getting them out there.
Right. We have them basically for the first 2 hours. We do physical training, then we do drill and ceremony, and then I have a couple hours with them for classes. They learned Tai Chi. They had the highway patrol come in. They had a lot of different speakers from around Nevada and outside of Nevada as well that came to speak to them, to motivate them, to try to push them in the right direction.
But I wanted to tell them that I was like them, that I didn't get a lot of guidance when I was young. But now with this program, hopefully they're on the first right step to being responsible and disciplined and having a good life in the future like I did. I lucked out. I hope they do too.
So we got 17 graduates here today. Couldn't be more proud. This program is these kids are sent from the court system, is that right?
Pretty much all of them are here because they appeared in front of me for one thing or another, and we're hoping this program will be the thing that gets them on track.
All right, and we'll keep going with this every single year.
I hope so. It's a good program. Tom's doing a great job.
Or maybe we won't have any more juveniles.
Tom and all the JPOs and all the staff are doing a great job.
We'll tell you how you can meet scientists who'll answer all of your questions about groundwater. All that and more news coming up after this break.